This is the first student-led live broadcast in the nation, bringing you the best stories and sports since 1970. We are CHS Today.
Good morning, Spartan Nation, and welcome to today's newscast. I'm JC.
And I'm Claire.
And now it's time for CHS Today. In our top story, evacuation orders were issued in New Jersey, and the main traffic is being diverted due to wildfires that began yesterday. The fire has grown to 8,500 acres, and more than 3,000 people are evacuating as a result. 10% of the fire was contained yesterday, and the cause remains under investigation. There haven't been any reports of deaths or injuries, but 1,320 structures have been threatened of being destroyed or damaged. The southern part of the state is in a drought, which is making it worse. The New Jersey Forest Fire Services are doing what they can.
In our next top story, 9 were killed in a Russian attack on a bus in Ukraine this morning. 9 people were killed and more than 40 were injured when a Russian drone hit a bus transporting workers in eastern Ukraine. President Vladimir Zelensky called the attack an egregiously brutal war crime and reported that most of the injured were women who worked at a mining and processing plant. Russia has not made any public statements on the attack.
Herb Jones will have extra caps and gowns with them tomorrow. Seniors can order directly from them in person that day. Students must pay with cash, check, or credit card. No Apple Pay, American Express, Zelle, or Venmo. The price for a cap and gown is $39. The CHS ordering website will remain open all the way through the month of May.
Yesterday, the Spartan academic teams had an incredible night at the Richmond High School regional meet. Fine Arts earned first and second place ribbons. Social Studies came home with the first place. The mathletes answered 22 out of 25 questions right, earning second place. English brought home another first place finish. The science team pulled off an amazing comeback to a first place finish. A huge shout out to the coaches, Mr. Caldwell, Ms. Combs, Mr. Dalrymple, Mrs. Medina, and Mr. Mitchell.
Prom guest forms are in the front office. You must have the form signed by Mrs. Flum and the principal of the school your guest is from. Please have these passes turned in by next Wednesday.
Prom tickets are on sale in the bookstore. Tickets are $20 per person.
Get ready for an Adventure Explorers, calling for all students embarking on the legendary Jungle Gyms field trip this Saturday. Your mandatory pre-exposition meeting will be this Friday in JA 201 during SRE. Don't miss out on vital intel for our jungle journey.
On this day in 1907, Shell was founded through the merger of the British firm Shell Transport and Trading Company and the Dutch company Royal Dutch Shell Group. The brand name Shell and its iconic logo originated from the founders' earlier business selling seashells in London. Shell expanded rapidly, developing oil fields, refineries, and service stations around the world. Over the decades, it diversified into natural gas, chemicals, and renewable energy. Today, Shell is one of the world's largest energy companies.
Lunch for tomorrow will be chicken tenders with a whole grain waffle, a crispy chicken patty sandwich, classic pepperoni pizza, and a strawberry parfait with granola.
Now for the weather with Kira.
Thanks, guys. At 5 p.m. it'll be sunny and 79 degrees. Tonight at 10 p.m. it'll be 68 degrees. And in the morning it'll be sunny and 55 degrees. Now on to the 3-day. Tomorrow we'll see some sun with a high of 84 and a low of 62. On Friday there'll be some storms with a high of 75 and a low of 47. And on Saturday that sun will come back out with a high of 63 and a low of 43. That's all for weather. Now back to the desk.
Thanks, Kira.
Now over to Kendall with lots of Spartan Nation sports.
Thanks, guys. Yesterday, the varsity baseball team won 16-5 against Union County. Brody Shear singled in the first, and Landon Likens grounded into a fielder's choice, each scoring 1. Then, in the second, a double by Shear scored 3, and a sacrifice fly by Landon Guy scored 1. Then, in the third inning, the Spartans scored 6 runs. 3 came from Parker Flanagan's shot to the left field. A single by Guy scored 2 runs, and a passed ball scored 1. The Spartans had 13 hits on the night. Shear went 3 for 4 on the day. Geis, Keller, and Xander McHenry each collected multiple hits on the night. The boys are next in action tomorrow at East Central. Last night, the boys track and field team competed in a try meet with Newcastle and Greensburg. The boys finished second with 53 points. Top performers for the Spartans included Mitchell Steele winning the 800. Lane Shook also scored in the 800 in fourth place. Axel Flum finished third in the 3200 meter. Micah Buchanan placed second in the 200 and first in the 100-meter dash. Matt Coons placed fourth in the long jump with a jump of 16:11. The vaulters of Lincoln Flum and Arthur Strewing placed second and third. The boys will next be in action on Saturday in the Eaton Invitational at Eaton. The Lady Spartans track and field team placed first in their three-way meet. Top finishers were Bree Adkins, second in discus, Stella Holmes, third in discus, Kira McKinney, second in high jump, and first in long jump. Kendall Frank, second in pole vault, Chloe Kuehl, first in the 800 and the 1600. The team is next in action at Eaton, Ohio's Invitational Saturday at 9:30. Varsity softball pulled off a solid 7-5 win over Shelbyville. The Spartans got things going in the first inning when Jade Green hit a single that brought in the first run. In the second inning, Bree Brock doubled, which gave Lady Spartans a 3-1 lead. By the fourth inning, the Spartans were up 6-1, Shelbyville scoring a few late runs, but the ladies' defense was able to hang on and finish strong. Avery Dungan pitched 5 innings, striking out 4. The Spartans had a big night at the plate with 12 hits total. Carmen Rubel, Dungan, Green, and Brock all had 2 hits. Maggie Spurlock and Brock both knocked in 2 runs. The Spartans are back in action tonight at Hauser. Sports action for today is varsity softball away at Hauser at 5:30. Sports action for tomorrow is girls varsity tennis at home against Lincoln at 5. Boys varsity golf away at East Central at 5. And varsity baseball at 5:30 away at East Central. That's all for sports. Now back to the desk for birthdays.
Thanks, Kendall. The only birthday for today is Harley Morris.
Birthdays for tomorrow are Gracie Hamilton and Kanan Kersinger.
Happy birthday. I'm JC.
I'm Claire.
I'm Kendall.
I'm Kira,
And that's all for CHS today.